ladies and gentlemen, for the 908th time, it is the Mason.
Between the time when the
motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Yeah, we started talking on it.
And when it fucked me up, man. See, I hit my brake real nice, and I hit the Mason and French show, and this motherfucker went and fucked me all up. Goddamn Conan intro. Nobody gives a fuck about Conan. We gonna keep this thing rolling.
Yeah, fuck it. Ride with it.
We gonna keep this thing rolling. Welcome to the Mason and motherfucking Friends show.
Sound. I was like, I know this sound.
Because I was waiting for you to try to start guessing, and then it went and just gave it away.
That's what it went to doom. I was like, man, I know that sound.
Right? So, welcome to the Mason and Friends show.
Yeah, we back at it.
Featuring that dude called Big Mike.
We here.
As well as that dude called Jew.
What up, yes?
What's up? I'm Mason. Welcome to the Mason and Friends show.
Yeah, I hope everybody had themselves a good Christmas and all that good shit. And now it's time to get ready for the motherfucking new year. See what 2025 has. Who is going to predict what the fuck's going to happen this next go around? Because Cat set it off on 2024.
Cat set it off.
He set it off with his saying everybody's coming out. 2024 gonna be a doozy and
all degenerates will fall in 2024.
Sure as shit they started fucking coming out.
I mean, well, you know, they fell down and then Biden pardoned them. You see, you let the cash for kids judge go? This motherfucker was taking money from private prisons to lock motherfuckers up. Kids, no less. Some like 16-year-old killed himself because he was in penitentiary.
Surprise me anymore what the fuck happened in the world. Like,
right?
It's almost, I'm so done with fucking this shit, man. Just toss the whole shit away, start over type shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just stupid shit out here. You can't help but look at it and make fun of it. There is some positive shit out this motherfucker, man. Like, I watched Jamie Foxx thing on Netflix about what happened to him.
I heard he was going to talk about Diddy and then he didn't.
No, that's what people said, you know what I mean? But the way he put it in there...
Oh, the Jamie Foxx, that was all about him, bro. That was
like a testimony, though. Like, it was like being in church with this man and him going through what he went through. And I'm like, got me into my emotions, man. I'm in this motherfucker like, man, you better motherfucking say it. You better fucking pray. I'm acting like I'm in the church with this man.
So he didn't even be funny. He just came out and got everybody all emotional.
He had some funny shit.
It was about 8 jokes, maybe.
But it was mostly he's just telling everybody what happened to him.
Yeah, maybe he was telling his story about when he almost died.
You know, the internet tried to kill me, you know, and he made it into like jokes and shit. But then he also brought his family out and had his daughters out and all that stuff. Like, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I knew it wasn't like for comedy, but it was more like his testimony of what happened to him. He's like, look,
he came out and spoke his truth.
Yeah, that's basically it. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know what really happened because the internet's been fucking me up. Y'all saying y'all tried to clone me. Fucking said Diddy did something to me. Because it was funny. He said, people think Diddy tried to kill me. And he goes, you know what I gotta say about that? And everybody sets up, he's like, did he do it? And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker just throwing hints at these motherfuckers. They be like, oh, yeah, that's what happened and all this other shit. But yeah.
I want to know what's on the Diddy logs, like the Epstein logs.
I want to know what's on the Epstein shit.
I want to know what's going on.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like,
release the tapes.
Because the dude, Diddy's drug trafficker or whatever, he fucking got off now. They let that dude out.
Well, maybe he was just trafficking drugs.
You know, so I'm like, man, I want to know what's happening to all these motherfuckers, man. Fuck, put it all out there. If they're so bent up on Diddy shit, man, why ain't y'all bent up on Epstein shit like that along with Diddy? Come on now, release.
Well, but they're not. They haven't put anything out on Diddy. They haven't put anything out on Epstein.
Yeah, they need to put something out on somebody. Goddamn it! Fuck the bullshit.
We need more info.
Yeah.
We need Kennedy assassination stuff to be released. We need to know what's going on in the skies in Jersey.
Fucking, if Trump gonna go up in there fucking and do some shit, man, release all this shit.
Absolutely.
You want to be some transparent motherfucker? Come on, Orange. Do your orange shit.
Do that
release
shit.
some shit then.
Let it go.
Make everybody pissed the fuck off.
Let it out there. Just put it all out there. You got 4 years to go. You don't matter. You ain't getting reelected.
Now just throw your dick out there and let everybody see it.
Absolutely.
You talk about the bus-sized drones out there in Jersey or something like that?
No, that was a whole bunch of that shit.
That shit's been going on.
That shit's been a thing.
Weeks and weeks. And they're trying to act like, oh, well, it's not a big deal. We don't know what it is, but it's not a big deal.
We got shit coming down, man. It's a whole
bunch of bullshit.
Shit. Even Hawk Tua done got her shit fucking
I heard
handed
she
to
got
her.
caught up in some embezzling shit.
Yeah, with some fake fucking
She
coin.
did a coin. She did the Hawk to coin.
Yeah.
Hawk to coin.
She did the Hawk to coin.
Oh my
and
God.
and then she
And
like
people
pulled the
invested in
rug
the
out
shit.
from under it and made a bunch of money apparently. And now they're trying to say she's an extortionist.
Yeah.
She gonna get her ass locked up off some internet scam
She don't
shit.
have a clue about
She has
fucking
nothing what
anything.
happened,
You heard
yo.
that one interview with Larry King where she talking about the New York joint with the Jay-Z song,
Yeah.
Green Tomatoes or
Yeah.
some shit like that? Like, come on,
Angry
man.
tomatoes.
Yeah.
What?
Hot dog, green tomato, or some shit like that.
He said,
It
I don't
sounded
think
just.
that's-
It
I don't
sounded
think
just
that's how
right.
Larry King even
I
did
love her.
one even a word.
I love her when she's goofy like that. I'm like, this girl's amazing. I want to walk around with her
she
and
was
have
serious,
stupid
though.
Yeah,
conversations.
she was.
I know.
She was dead ass serious.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, Lisa, why would I date a woman my age when I can find a dummy like that? It's going to be so goddamn entertaining.
To a point where you got, but that become a headache, man.
It really could. It's all a headache. It's
I
all a
remember
headache.
dating the girl that fucking, she was fine in the motherfucker, but dumb as shit. I was like, that lasted maybe a month and a half. And I was like, I can't do this shit no more. I tried. I was like, I really tried. I was like, maybe I can teach you some things. And nah, it just, nope, I'm not doing this. I don't want to put the effort into this. Nope. You look good. It was fun time, good fuck, but nope, not happening.
Yeah. That's a
can't
lot of
do
them
it.
are like that. Not worth the effort.
I can't. I got to be able to have a conversation with you. I got to be able to talk some real shit, real life things and all that shit. And I'm like, I got one, so that's good. So
There you go.
ain't got to worry about that part no more. Fuck.
Well,
We was talking about the
hang
shit
on tight, Mike.
with the fucking CEO dude, right?
Oh yeah, you know what's so funny about this? The dude's hot and everybody's freaking out about him. All the girls are like, "Oh my God, he's all right."
Oh, he's gonna have a
They're
fan
freaking
base
out.
like a motherfucker,
They're
man.
freaking
Like,
out, yeah.
People are already championing him for doing
Yeah.
this shit, and I'm like, look, you can't. See, I'm one of the people that believe in fucking, what you put out, you get back. So if you're rooting for this motherfucker, like, yeah, he killed this motherfucker, yeah, about that time.
It's not a good thing.
But it's not a good thing. It really isn't because look, that dude was doing his job. He really was doing what he was hired to fucking do, was deny claims. Now, granted,
Right.
him denying these claims and shit probably did kill a lot of motherfuckers.
Well, but here's the thing, right? Like,
But
is
he
it gonna highlight an industry that's predatory and evil and shouldn't be set up the way that it's set up?
It should, yeah. It should highlight all
That's
that
what
shit.
it should do.
That's what it should do.
Right.
And even the motherfuckers now, they hiding and shit now. They got security
They're
now.
taking their faces off of websites.
But
Like
here's the
CBS
thing, though.
took down the CEO's pictures off their website, so
But
you don't
here's
know
the
what they
thing.
look like. Then there were people in New York putting up wanted posters for CEOs who are still alive.
Now here's the thing. The CEOs are there to do and follow these practices that were already put in before them.
Well, the thing of the CEO's job is to pursue profit.
Exactly.
So that's what the goal is, which is
So-
what the real problem is with medicine
Exactly.
and for-profit
So if
business.
you want to go after somebody, the CEO is not the person you go after.
Right. But like I said, is it highlighting the
But it's-
culture
yeah,
and the
it's doing that
concept
part.
of the way that this
and
is done?
I get that part right there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm like, you just took somebody's
Right. Like I don't
dad
support
away.
him.
You took somebody's husband away. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
support the murder, but I understand,
But
like,
I understand
the logic behind
exactly. I
Yeah.
get that's what I'm saying. I saying exactly that right there. But here's the other thing: it's opened up the doors for so much more shit now to pop off. I'm like, this is just the first one.
Dude, we've been having problems. Motherfuckers, like deodorant's locked up in Philadelphia at the CVS right now. You know what I'm
And
saying?
even that
Like,
shit's fucking you up because there's aluminum in it that's fucking your whole shit up.
well, there's that too.
And have you seen all these fucking Kellogg's and all of them are taking dyes out of their cereal?
As
and
they
all-
should, preemptively before Bobby even gets in and tells them they can't do it.
That's the same
It's
thing. I was like,
beautiful.
man, I'm like, here we go.
It's
There's
beautiful.
a whole lot of shit about to
I'm
pop
saying,
off.
like, that's the thing. Like, I'm like hopeful that at least a few good things will come out of this Trump presidency.
Yeah, you would.
And if you
would
get
think.
us healthy food and nothing else, man, that's a good move.
That's a good move
That's
in
a
the right
win.
direction with some
That's a
shit.
win. And I think something else good will come out of it too.
Like the pharmaceutical companies need to get their asses handed to them on some shit.
If he
for
could
real.
somehow convince Trump to ban pharmaceutical ads on his first day, like he said he would do when he got in, I mean, that was, I think, the first thing that I heard out of him
The
that I was like,
lobbyists, man,
let's
they're gonna
go.
fucking battle. They're gonna do some shit. It's gonna
they're
be.
already doing it.
It's
They've been
gonna be some
demonizing
shit.
Bobby Kennedy, man. They've been saying so much crazy shit about
It's
him.
gonna be some shit, man. There's a whole lot of shit about to pop off. 2025, you thought, ladies and gentlemen, you thought 2024 was gonna be something. 2025 is going to be some crazy shit all the way around, from start to motherfucking finish.
Yup.
2020.
Really
Matter of
could
fact, hold on, let me do my amusement park. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your hands and feet inside the ride and hold on tight. We are about to go.
This is live.
Here we go. The countdown will begin.
This is live.
When the ball drops, please keep all hands and feet inside and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be wild, but, like, you know.
It's going to be crazy shit all the way around.
It's going to be hard to top 24.
You
hard to top 24.
You think.
You hope.
You think.
You hope it's going to be hard to top 24.
Bruh.
24 been bananas, dog.
Bruh, this shit, yeah.
It's like, I mean, motherfuckers like shooting at the president. People doing all kinds of crazy shit.
People are pissed the fuck off with the elites. People are at that point that we're like, you know, fuck all of y'all.
Yep.
Amazon workers striking on fucking the holiday.
You see they arrested some driver?
They fucking...
The Amazon driver stopped in New York and got out to, like, talk to the Amazon protesters. And, yeah, they came and arrested his ass.
They tried to flood him out up there in New York.
Yeah, I saw that, too.
I'm like...
Opened up a pipe on him.
Yeah, it's just, all right, fuck it, we're going to flood him out.
And you know how cold it is out here right now?
Yeah,
and they don't run that fucking water out on your ass.
They have fucked up their own shit by doing something stupid like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Things are fucked up.
Like, bro, it's gonna be a wild fucking
but
ride.
it's like Amazon is so huge, like they can't just shut down.
They can't.
You know, like
they got too much shit.
Little businesses, you want to strike it with some shit, they might just be like, all right, fuck it, we gonna close and go somewhere else and not even reopen. Fuck you. You know, like we'll take our money and run.
Yeah.
But Amazon, they not running.
They can't.
They got to work out. They got to work something out, and they treat their people like shit. So I support them motherfuckers. Strike.
Look, and again, I'm not disagreeing with
I'm
that.
not opposed to that.
Look, I see. You talk to somebody. I talk to some of these cats. I see them all the time. They go through fucking hell dealing with that shit, man.
Well, it's because it's all fucking itemized and digitized and timed. And they're like, you took 14 seconds too long to take that package in down that driveway.
Yeah.
Well, it was rainy and snowy, and I didn't want to run over the dog.
You got the dog and all this
that's
other
what I'm saying.
shit.
Like, there's a lot of things for these people to consider. Like, I'd rather they were out there shooting basketball with the kid on occasion.
Yeah.
Like you see those cute videos.
You make fucking a rapport with your neighbors, the community and shit. They know who you are.
Yep.
They're like, all right, we know this guy's coming through. I know when I got a package, like, all right, so we got our Amazon dude, and fucking the wife is fucking the maid friends with the Amazon guy. But my packages, when they come, he tucks them up out of the weather. He puts them in a spot where it's like, you know, you're not going to get shit taken. Your shit's here, pictures are taken, everything is done right. Yeah, this dude's on point with his shit, man. But he's like, yo, we don't get paid nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the money's garbage.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, the whole concept is garbage. Like, when I talked to them at one point, and they were like, yeah, you can be a driver. We don't drug test you. But if you wrecked a car, then we drug test you. And if you got weed in your system, then we'll fire you.
You're fired.
And I'm like, so you guys don't understand how weed works at all. Or you just don't care.
Doesn't matter. This is the policy, and this is the policy we got to fucking implement.
Right. Well, I can't control other people, so I'm not going to drive your truck for you for even 6 months till something happens.
That's how they all are, though.
It's like that all over, though. When you're a driver for any company, if you get hit by somebody, you're the one that ges tested.
Right. But that's why that shit needs to be illegal.
And then, like, you're on disciplinary action because you got hit. Mm-hmm. Like, how is it I got rear-ended or I got T-boned when I know it wasn't my fault, but yet
you were where we told you to be, but you were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that Microsoft is the same way. Like, you saw my post on the Instagram, right?
Which one? Oh, yeah, stupid ass.
You ain't seen my post? Well, they gave me a ceramic.
He got the ceramic
blade, right?
Yeah, the plastic.
Oh yeah, right. I saw you stabbing yourself.
Yeah. And that's supposed to be a safer knife, right?
It's a safety knife. Like,
but
when you're a child and they give you a fucking the plastic knife to put your peanut butter and jelly in a sandwich
together.
It doesn't
work. Right, well, I always thought,
it'll smear peanut butter and jelly.
I always thought a dull knife was a more dangerous knife, was what I've always been told.
That's how
my entire life.
But that's kitchenware concept.
Yeah.
Well, a knife would still be a knife, right?
Well, yes.
I mean, it's still a blade, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know what you're cutting at your job that would
He
work,
needs a
which
metal
would cut
knife.
with a fucking plastic blade.
Nothing.
That shit looked like a Crayola crown.
Yeah, it might cut like, you know that little like plastic banding that'll hold like pipe, like a shilling a pipe together. I don't know what material it is.
It's
The clear
Packaging
plastic.
shit, yeah, like the
It's a nylon
packaging
joint,
shit, like
yeah.
the nylon shit. Yeah, it might cut that.
No, it won't.
Well, like
I don't think it will,
the
actually.
tape that holds the box together on Amazon, you might be able to.
That you can do.
You can do that, yeah.
Because you're just putting pressure on the motherfucker.
Right.
But that strip that's around the bands, that's actually going to end up breaking that blade.
Yeah. And I also told him,
Or, I don't even know if
and then
you
I
call it a
said,
blade.
these are only right-handed blades, bro. And he said, what are you talking about? I was like, okay, well, you have to hold the button down in order for it to work, right? I said, put it in your other hand. Where's your thumb at, motherfucker? It's on the other side of the knife, isn't it? We don't use it like that. I'm like, what? Huh?
If I'm left-handed, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, so if you're left-handed, you can't use this knife, bro.
You're using fucking, what's it,
And then they come out
discriminatory
there-
blades.
And then they come out there, I think this was mainly my fault, but then they come out there and said that we can't use hammers no more. A hammer.
You gotta have a hammer.
Because the goddamn nachos was fucking hitting their hand when they was fucking nailing the nails or taking
Then you
down
don't need to have a
formboard.
fucking hammer.
As a carpenter, the carpenters are
Shut
fucking
up.
themselves up, right?
They hit
So
themselves in the
wait a
thumb.
minute.
Yeah, so they tell
There's
us
some dude with a
that we
throbbing
can't.
thumb in his mouth, and they're like, you can't use hammers
They
anymore.
come out the one day and I got fucking pissed because my shit wasn't working right. And I took my fucking hammer and I beat this goddamn piece of rebar like in the ground, like I was moving dirt out the way, like still hitting this motherfucker right. And everybody working with me they just get out of the way, you know what I mean? They're like, let it, you know, let him be here.
Let him burn it off.
So I was over here just bam, you know what I mean? Just beating the shit out of this fucking thing. And then now all of a sudden we can't use hammers no more out there. And I'm
So,
like,
all right, in lieu of hammers, what are you using?
they want to see,
rubber mallet?
they want to use a hammer drill bit.
I was gonna say an air hammer.
No, just a hammer drill with
right.
like a bit that'll go over the rebar or whatever I'm beating in the ground.
Well, that makes some sense to me.
But you need a fucking big ass fucking hammer drill in order for that to work.
I need an air tank.
Work.
So like now instead of me having this little 4-ounce hammer, you know, now I gotta have this
You gotta
fucking
come in with the
4
big ass
pound fucking
and drag
6
it out
pound,
motherfucker to each one of them.
and then you need a
fuckers.
generator. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? In order to make this shit work, unless you're gonna give me one that's battery operated, but anything battery operated in 20-degree weather doesn't work that well.
Ain't gonna last long.
Hell no.
Yeah.
So we'll bring a fucking brand new battery out that motherfucker, might drive to some bitch 6-7 inches, and all of a sudden
Hey,
battery
it's a
dead. You know
wrap.
what I mean?
It's
And we
a
ain't
wrap.
even
And
done nothing. You know
And
what I
they're
mean?
looking at you like, what the fuck's going on? Hey, bitch, if you won't let me use my hammer.
Careful, Jew. You can't ruin that job site. I'll be up in there swinging your sledgehammer, making everything go all haywire.
Oh,
It's
man.
already ruined, man. Like I said, these fucking Microsoft is just, they're on their own level. It's like, I don't know how anything gets done.
That's awesome to hear, man. I love that. Government contracts, too. I'm sure Microsoft's getting government contracts
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
with their inefficiency on top of inefficiency.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, if you look in anywhere from the Gainesville to the Manassas area, anywhere you see a crane, that's 98% a data center. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
All you see out there is just
Prince
cranes.
William's putting data centers
Yeah,
all over
all over.
66.
all over.
Because fucking, you see the fucking 4 walls and no windows?
Yep.
And those are only either Amazon
Like 3-story
or
buildings.
Microsoft. You know what I mean?
They're like 3-story
Yeah, 2
tall
or 3 story
warehouses.
buildings for no reason.
Yeah.
Like it's just a warehouse,
Yeah.
bro. Like you aren't even storing shit in here because my package still gets shipped to goddamn Maryland.
Yeah, that's
not
internet infrastructure.
That's internet.
That's internet infrastructure.
That's what.
That's the cloud.
That's all. That's what it is. It's
That's
just
the cloud.
It's all the data stored in there. So everything in there is just a fucking gigantic computer joint that's got to stay cool. Like we go there to fucking get the oil and antifreeze because they got to change the
Yep.
generator shit.
They got generators running all the time to keep them
Constantly.
Oh yeah,
fucking.
yeah. It sucks. It
AC's
sucks
running.
working over there because you go in them server rooms, bro, and it's about fucking 5 degrees in that motherfucker,
Yeah,
bro.
they got to keep all that shit cool. Have to.
Damn right. Otherwise, our internet wouldn't work. We wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
pull up all these bullshit ass songs and things on the fly.
Yeah, but I mean, internet should
Might be a better world.
To work,
It might
you
be a
know
better
what I mean?
world if we sort of let some stuff die. You know how they're like, nothing dies on the internet. It never deletes. Well, maybe we ought to let some stuff delete.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Maybe there ought to be a limit. Like, you know, you reached 8 terabytes on your fucking phone, and you're like, oh, well, fuck. Guess I better delete some of these pornos.
Nah. Some obsolete
Whatever.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me get some of this out of here. Clear up a terabyte or two.
That's just crazy, man. Because them fucking data centers, they pop up and there's more of them's coming. Like,
yeah, that's what they're building.
that's all they're building. They're not building anything else, but the clouds are coming everywhere.
Well, but this is a major area for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
mean, that's the site I'm working on now. They're talking about putting 4 of them in there.
Yeah,
They're talking about putting 3-level data centers in that.
Because on the other side, just across the street,
80-acre, 100-acre fucking facility. You know what I mean?
across the street, they got the other thing. Matter of fact, up the road and across the street.
Up the road and across the street, right there, 234 and
around the corner.
right
It's
there.
really primed for some real
Just
post-apocalyptic madness.
all the 234 and shit is all fucked up like that, man. All the way down it. And then the motherfuckers got the nerve. Whoever was the ass clown that came up with this shit to where you can't make a motherfucking left turn anywhere in the fuck off 234 at all.
Yeah.
Ballsford Road, you can't make a left turn to go to Wellington. You can't make a left turn to go to Lytton Hall. You can't make a left turn to get on the university either. Why? That's the major shit. You got to go down a whole nother quarter mile to a mile
And
to
hit
make a
an
turn
exit that loops you around.
to bring it back.
Yeah.
To go on the road that you used
That's
to be
because they're
able
trying to
turn
stop
on.
having stoplights throughout that whole section.
Oh man, fuck.
Same way, you know how you go up 28?
Yeah.
Up north of 66 and
Yeah.
there's no lights anymore all the way up?
Oh no, they still got
That's-
the fucking lights.
No, there's no lights.
Oh
going
no, I'm
north.
not talking about that part. I'm talking
saying
about down there in Manassas.
That would be the goal eventually.
Oh, they're not doing that. They're gonna keep the
No?
fucking lights.
Nah,
the
yeah,
lights
they
are
got
still
you.
there.
People-
If you
They
got
have
lights,
to.
you need to be able to turn left.
But you
That's
should be
just
able
all
to
there
turn
is
left
it.
because like when they started doing it on 234 going towards Prince William Parkway, the cops were out there. I was like, man, why the police out here so bad? I couldn't understand why. But I started noticing when people make the left turn to go down to fucking 28 to make the turn to get on 28 South, that they were getting pulled over. I'm like, oh, and I looked up and I seen the sign. I'm like, oh, they took the left turn option out. Why would you do that? Everybody coming from this way to go to 28 now has to drive across the fucking road, go up, turn around to come back to turn fucking right to get on the 28.
That's how they are.
I'm like, for what?
That's how that job is where I'm at right there.
Yeah, right where you're at. You can't turn left.
Can't turn left either way. Can't
Nope.
turn left out the job, and you technically can't turn left in the job.
Nope. He has to drive past the
No, I
shit.
turn right and I make a U-turn.
Yeah.
Because I'm not making a left turn. I'll make a right turn and an immediate U-turn. Then I'm like, fuck you, that's technically not a left turn.
Nope.
You know?
So you're doing like 270 degrees. You're doing 90 degrees,
yeah.
180 degrees.
Yeah.
Right there in front of them, like on camera. 'Cause
Yeah.
I want them to be like, no left turns. And I'm like, where did I make a left turn?
But he's not the only one.
Because the U-turn is not a left turn.
So many people do that shit, man. He's not the only one.
I don't have time for that. I'm going to Sheets. Like, Sheets is like from here to Ben and Mary's, right?
right
I would literally have
It
to
is
drive to
right
town
there.
and turn. I would have to drive to Highland and turn
Yeah.
around and come back to Ben and Mary's. Is what these fuckers want.
This shit is fucked
I'm not
up.
doing it. I ain't got time for that shit. You know,
I don't
I'm
know
right
who
in
the
a
hell
U-turn. Like, who comes up with this shit?
Was a smart motherfucker that sat there and was like, you know what? If we take these left turns out, that's gonna change.
Like,
some
that's
things.
a rule at the
It's
job.
gonna make some
Well,
shit
if you
better.
put a bunch of overpasses and have everybody
There's
get
not a
off to the
single
right,
fucking
and there's a
overpass
light at the
doing
top
anything.
that you can go right or left.
None of
like,
that.
yeah, that's when it works.
Yeah.
Like what they did north of 66
None
on
of that.
28.
None of that. They just tell you you're not making left turns no more in Manassas. You're not making left turns out there
No, yeah, you're not, yeah.
until you get to fucking Manassas City, Manassas Park. But right there, Business Manassas, you ain't making left turns out that bitch, man.
Yeah, I think I got a damn fucking speed camera ticket the other day up there too, and going to Manassas Park High School.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
even know what fucking road I was on that was 25 mile an hour, 2 fucking lanes, 5 miles long.
Euclid.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Probably.
Yeah, I can tell you that off the bat. I
Yeah,
know
bro.
what road he was on.
Yeah.
Shit.
And I ain't never been on that road, you know what I mean? At least not in that area. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Manasshole is some shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. And like there was no school and there was nothing around in order for it to be 25 minus the county need money. You know what I mean?
It's a setup, my man.
And it was only on one side of the road. Because I looked for that shit coming home too. And I didn't see speed camera come up at all on the ways or anything like that. You know what I mean? It was only on the one side. And I only think I got it right there where like they had the big ass speed limit joint or whatever.
Yeah,
but that wasn't super hauling. But I don't think they charge you extra for like going over like a regular speed ticket. I think it's just straight.
No, I think there's a compounding thing depending on how fast you were going.
I mean, I was going like the sign said I was going 32 or some shit like that.
Instead of 25?
Instead of 25. So
they're not gonna. They better not write you a ticket.
they're gonna give me a ticket for that. I guarantee that, bro.
Nah, you should be alright.
That's some bullshit.
But I also didn't see the box. Normally you can see the box. You know what I mean? You see the sign, photo and enforced, and then you always see the big ass fucking stainless steel.
I don't know, dude.
Box connected to the pole.
I'm just not speeding unless I'm out in the wind.
Well, like I said, I wasn't even really. I mean, like I was doing, going like 30, 32, trying to figure out where the fuck I'm going.
I would be going 33 and a 25 though. I could see that all day. No problem.
Ain't on a 2-lane road? Like, come on, actually 4-lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this is
shit. It was just like when I was driving through town. This happened a couple months ago. I called my sister on this shit. I was like, what the fuck? When did the speed limit in town change? I didn't know that they changed. It's a slow zone now.
Are you talking like through the middle of Old Town?
Middle of Old Town, even on these side roads, this changed.
Yeah, all that's 15 now up in there.
Yeah, they changed all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
They put a bunch of stop signs in all up down?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Stop signs. They had speed bumps, took them out, put them back, took them out again.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's justification of one's budget.
I guess,
Let's keep fucking changing this shit so we can get some more money next year.
And shit's
bullshit,
all
man.
fucked.
Government bullshit.
Yep, that's exactly what the fuck it is, man.
Well, plus they letting too many people in. This place is too overcrowded for the way the place is set up.
It's starting to now.
You know, you got to revamp things like they are trying to do.
Yeah, but Warrington can't keep. I think they're trying to keep up, but it's like it's coming too fast.
Well, they're not gonna be able to because these white people ain't gonna give up all this land.
They sandbag too long, and they won't give up what they got.
Yeah.
They're all too against anything happening that's going to be reasonable. Like they tried to build a bypass and went down the backside for the 211.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
That didn't happen, and now 211's jacked up all the shit, and everybody's pissed because they're cutting down all the trees and putting in circles to get out to 29, because that's where everybody's going.
Yeah.
You know, it's a thoroughfare through the middle of town in the middle of the week, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Man, what?
I'd be going to work at like 7:45. That motherfucker's jammed
up. And I
up.
don't know how it's going to be better when that new, whatever they're doing right there, the fucking False Day Grill.
Oh, yeah, with all that.
When that intersection, whatever becomes whatever the fuck it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was only all roundabouts or some shit like that. But
I've heard it's going to be roundabouts all the way out to the right.
But they're putting lights there, though, because they definitely got the big-ass fucking sound tube poured with the fucking footer for a fucking street light.
Yeah, they got something going on.
They might do like up at Fairfax Circle where you got like a circle with a through.
Oh, even that shit sucked.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that because that's right off the fucking ramp.
Yeah, that's right up there.
Oh, that shit's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out when you're driving through there, especially if you ain't never driven through that shit.
And that's all the fuck you need out here with the yahoos out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shit, they barely not. That's nothing that's been pissing me off, man. The fucking sheep. The sheep in the morning in the fucking fast lane that stay in the fucking fast lane. You got 3 cars on to the right.
Yeah.
Like, yo, just get the fuck over so we can all get to go on. If somebody just moves out this lane and moves over just one, I need a couple cars to move over.
It's really annoying.
Bruh.
People suck.
Man.
People suck. Yeah. Oh my God.
Like,
I gotta work. I start now at 7, so I added like an additional 27 minutes on my ride, no matter which way I go.
Yep.
If it's the back roads, it's because a fucking school bus. Sundays either way, you know what I mean. If I'm going 29, it's because it takes me 30 minutes to get through fucking Gainesville. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Gainesville's just a fucking hot mess of shit.
Well, and they've done so much to try to make it better, and it's still just a fucking hot mess.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see.
You know why? Because they haven't gotten rid of all the lights. The only thing that fixes it, as far as I can tell, is what they've done north of 66 on 28. You gotta get rid of the lights and put everything overpasses. You got a right turn, you get off, you go right over.
You gotta keep it moving.
Right, exactly.
And red lights don't keep it fucking moving.
Fuck no.
How is it we figured this out, but the builders of the highways have not?
Oh, they figured it out.
They figured it out. They just don't give a fuck. Because they're waiting for some motherfucker like Tim EazyPass to come up with some stupid ass goddamn lane where we're gonna charge you $1 a foot.
No
Tim EazyPass. Yeah, man, that's $1 a foot. You can go Tim EazyPass lane, or you can go down there.
And you can tell that's a scam because it's coordinated with VDOT.
Yeah.
And then if you ever notice, sometimes when it's not when it's not fucked up, all of a sudden you got 2 jackasses with a fucking left merge lane sign on their truck. Just driving up the fucking road. Just to fuck up traffic so you can get on the goddamn EazyPass
They haven't
lane.
done that here in the
They
past
done it for
couple
a minute,
months.
but they used to do it a lot.
A lot when it first started, but here
Somebody probably found out
I
about it
want
by
to
your
say
plane.
the past 6 months. I don't think I've seen it in the past 6 months happen. But yeah.
I don't hit 66 much at all anymore, so I don't really see any of that shit. I knew back when I was on it, it was like that. Like,
I've seen that sometimes.
what are y'all
up there.
doing here? What the fuck are y'all doing here? There's no reason why y'all need to be two trucks just driving up the road 27 miles an hour.
Yeah, we don't need a pace car. This isn't a fucking slot race game from back in the day when you could change the lanes. Remember?
Yeah.
You had the two cars that could change lanes. You got the one that's busting it up. Fuck that shit. We don't need y'all bullshit out here to fuck up the flow. That's what they're doing, though. You're right, man.
But then when they talking about they want to have all the federal workers come back to work, hell no, I don't want them to come back to work.
There's something to that. Living in this region, like, you're damn right. Yo, Trump, I feel you, but fuck you on that one. I ain't trying to deal with that.
Hell no, man. If they're doing the job at home and there ain't nothing happening, you're still making the same amount of money, if not more.
Part of the problem is they're not doing the job at home. I think that's part of the issue.
Nah, they doing a job.
I don't think
at
the
home.
work's getting done, man.
The work's getting done. It's getting done. It's just not getting done so they can keep an eye on them.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Big Brother's not watching
Now, there's
them at
something
home.
to that, too. But
Yes, Big Brother's not being able to see them at home.
That can't be the case. I know goddamn well every fucking computer camera, they can bug that motherfucker or just click on that
cover
and
that shit up.
zoom it right on in.
Yeah, you can
Cover
cut
that shit
off.
up, man. I'm gonna have like I've always told the children that listen, take a video of yourself looking at your screen to put in front of your screen when you're supposed to be at your screen. That's what you do. And like, prove me wrong. You can't. Like you know what I'm
Ferris
saying?
Bueller some shit.
Ferris Bueller, dog. This is
know what I
Ferris
mean?
Bueller 2025.
You can move some shit around.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, did you hear about the girl that got fucking arrested for saying the shit that was written on the bullets?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
You gonna
We
arrest
still don't know
her?
nothing about fucking Epstein.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna go
But
grab
you
up
gonna
this
arrest this
bitch.
woman because she was pissed off about her fucking claim being denied and said that
Which is what they did. They denied, they deposed, they declined, or whatever the fuck the terms are. They
And she
did
said,
exactly
"You're
that.
next." Okay, I feel threatened.
That's going a little too far, but a person with no firearms, no fucking nothing, no actual
She's on the
intent,
phone and she's pissed the fuck off.
pissed off, that's bullshit.
You pissed off at customer service, and the guy you probably cussed out was in India.
Yeah, he wasn't nowhere around there, that's for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Like, and
Could be.
Her bill set at a fucking $100,000. But man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
Shit was fucking dumb.
Things are frustrating. Things are very frustrating.
I just got this
People are
joke
frustrated.
where, let's see, it says an employee stabs company CEO during a staff meeting. Hey, man, motherfuckers are hot, yo, they done. They done.
Dude. Yeah, man.
They don't want, you keep taking money from me. I can't fucking make it as it is.
You
You're not
gotta
increasing
fix the
fucking
medical
wages.
system. You gotta fix the medical system.
There's medical system, all these fucking systems out here.
Yeah, there's a
man.
lot of fucked up systems.
Whole bunch of shit out here that's fucked up. Like, god damn.
The Rock says.
That's what's going on out here in the
Shit's
streets,
fucking
man.
crazy.
Shit is hot in the streets right now. People are ready to fucking kill people for like nothing. And then you give them actual fucking reason, people are really ready to kill somebody.
Yeah. Tell you, shit gonna get wild, man. Fucking out, looking at the DA that was arrested for what did he say? He was shooting at somebody. And fucking a bullet almost hit this 3-year-old girl. So he got a DA of Van Buren and Warren counties.
Warren County?
Warren counties. So I don't think it's Virginia's Warren County. I think it's someplace else. I think it's Colorado.
Okay.
Is where it was at, I think.
Yeah, look, you can't just start shooting. As satisfying as it may be, you can't just start shooting at people. Like, it won't be that satisfying for very long.
Nah. Cause
It'll turn into a, oh shit, probably shouldn't have done that.
You would think people would think that prior to even doing some shit.
That's
like
why
that.
Grand Theft Auto is such a wonderful thing. When the DA surrounded my house, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, I went and played Grand Theft Auto. They weren't out the driveway, and I was shooting it out with them in the video game.
Look.
Because I didn't have to do that in real life.
I told motherfuckers that was one of the
They
things
kicked the door, would have been on like Donkey Kong.
I said, man, that was one of the things that got me through the divorce. When I was fucking pissed off, I could go in there and just shit.
Make shit happen.
Just fuck things up.
That's
and
right.
I felt a whole lot better after I
go get in the car.
Up.
You can just go get in the car and drive and listen to the radio in that game.
Yeah.
But you could just pull over and beat the piss out of somebody.
Yeah.
Like, within seconds, get back in and just be chilling.
Go on the beach and take the fucking truck and just run it across the beach to hop in the boat and drive.
You could go wreck a car, 37 spins, barrel rolling down a hill. You can do crazy stuff in that game. And you're fine.
And you're good to fucking
You're just sitting there. You just walk out of the hospital and hit the cheat code. You got your guns back.
Get your shit back.
Hit your cheat code. You got your money back. You're back in business.
Like, what the fuck, man?
That's the shit right there.
They just need to play some games. You know, what's the shit? Grand Theft Auto needs to go ahead and drop now. It might help out people in society.
Oh my God, you ain't lying.
Yeah,
it's necessary.
It might actually help
bump it up. Give me beta version and make it better later.
Calm down once Grand Theft Auto drop. You know,
either that or it's really the end of it all. Have you seen? I watched the Fallout series on Amazon. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
It's fucking good, dude.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's a very good video game adaptation. I've never played the video game.
No. That's
so I got no idea.
Kevin Hart and all that shit, right? And he in that motherfucker or something?
I don't think so.
It was another game adaptation.
I don't think so.
It's something else.
Kevin Hart was in the Jumanji things.
Yeah, he did Jumanji. I remember that shit.
But this has got Walter Goggins playing like some red-faced ghoul thing. It's like post-apocalypse. And spoiler alert, like this is a real spoiler alert. You probably know though if you're a fan of the games, I imagine. But like it does this thing where it goes back and forth. Like you've got like the current version of time, and then you've got the Walter Goggins character was like a regular human before the bombs dropped.
Gotcha.
But he like got fucked up and has lasted all this time. So he's been around since the bombs dropped. But like there's a group that like has these shelters and they cause the nuclear war to like get their shelters to be full.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. And use the shelters as like experiments, and they've got all these different things going on at different ones. Like real sketchy shit, man. Real shady shit. That's like totally feasible stuff.
Shit, I'm trying to think. What was it? I went and took my boy to go see that Craven joint, that Craven the Hunter joint.
I hear it's hot garbage.
Here's the thing. The writing, the story, fucking sucks. But the character itself, that Craven, the character, the guy that plays that, and the character, fucking the action in it, on point.
So great action, just horrible movie.
Yes. That's exactly it.
It's like The Matrix with a terrible story.
Like the story was just fucking like, I'm looking at this shit, I'm like, this story is fucking stupid. But the character was fucking amazing.
The kind of stories where like things happen just to make the plot happen.
Yes. That was it. That's
I hate
exactly
that kind of
it.
shit.
That shit pissed me the fuck off. Then I was like, you know what? Since we're already watching some fucked up movie, let's go watch another fucked up movie at home. And I watched that new Venom shit, and that shit was trash. I hated that new Venom. Like, I really wasn't a fan. Venom wasn't supposed to be a fucking
Venom wasn't that.
comical
the first one was
person.
alright.
The first one was alright, but Venom was supposed to be straight. You can't have a Spider-Man fucking character movie without fucking Spider-Man in this bitch. Or, you know what I mean? Like,
so it's a spin-off of a Spider-Man, but you're mad because they never had Spider-Man in either.
You're supposed to have, because that's where...
doesn't Venom beef with Spider-Man?
That's where his abilities come from, because whatever the symbiote attaches itself to, it learns the abilities of...
So who was Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock. Now, in the comic books,
Eddie Brock had beef with Tony...
Peter Parker.
Yeah, because they was working together.
They were like fucking, they go back and forth in the magazine joint.
They're rival photographers.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And then fucking the thing latches on to Spider-Man and ends up knowing who Spider-Man is, gets his abilities and shit, and attaches itself to Eddie Brock because Eddie hates Spider-Man. The symbiote feeds off the hatred and shit. And attaches that motherfucker, and they become strong as one.
Well, because as someone who hasn't seen the Venom movies, it seems like they got like a good vibe going with Venom and not an evil vibe. And he's supposed to have an evil
Yeah,
vibe.
it's comical. He makes jokes a lot.
And they shouldn't. I hated that.
They
part
took it in a terrible direction as far as you're concerned.
Yeah, like
Disrespectful of the source material.
yeah, Lethal Protector.
If you will.
I get what they were trying to do because Venom is one of those characters. He's like Punisher. He's not bad or good. You know what I mean, in a sense.
But he'll step up and do the right thing.
It took him a while to get to where that part was supposed to be at. And originally, he's supposed to I just want to fuck Spider-Man up. I just want to eat the son of a bitch. That's all I want. You know what I mean? They didn't do that. Kraven the Hunter is one of them cats that was like, he was hired and like, the way the comic book goes, he's part of the something.
Oh,
6.
so this is a comic book movie.
Yeah, Kraven's a comic book movie. It's another Marvel joint.
And you're aware of Kraven in the comic book form. Oh, wow, Mike with the deep. Here we go.
But fucking, I love the character itself. The character Kraven, the way they had his abilities are fucking fantastic. I was like, all right, here we go. That's good.
So they were respectful of the source material as far as he acted physically when he fought.
Everything.
But they were disrespectful of the source material as far as the story was concerned.
It was just a dumbass. The way they wrote it, it was lazy writing. It was just lazy shit. Even though you have all this shit in front of you, you don't have to go nowhere for it.
Well, like, and you've got storyboards on top of storyboards as far as original comic books are concerned.
Some kind of decent storytelling. You just need a story.
All you need to do is lift from a good comic book.
That's it.
You lift from a good comic book, flip it a little this way, flip it a little that way. You know, it's like making a drink. I threw in
a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Pineapple instead of cranberry.
That's what
you know what I'm saying?
Long Island, I like my Long Island, but instead of Coke, I like Sprite in mine.
Right. Like some people say, I like a Cosmo, but I want something different. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I'll throw in pineapple instead of the cranberry.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'll throw a little of this in instead of a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I really like this. And I'm like, yeah, it's almost this exact same drink that you've been drinking.
Just a tiny variation.
It's a really simple thing. It's a little simple technique.
That's all it is. It's
you throw it at the people. You flip things a little bit different. You take something good that not everybody's seen, and you throw that at them. Seen. Like there's a really good motherfucking Venom comic book out there, right?
Yes.
And if you just took like the best 3 and took elements out of all 3 and like spliced a new story together,
you can make something happen.
That's a killer Venom movie.
Well, what they do is
people be like, damn, this is the best one since that one comic book that I like.
They throw in shit from the comic books, but they fuck it up.
That's what Christopher Nolan did with the Batman series. He took a lot of stuff out of Batman comics and put them in there. Like there's a scene in the 3rd one that looks exactly like a scene in like the No Man's Land series.
Now,
like there's some really good stuff going on.
That joint, the Penguin, man, that joint was like that.
The Penguin, that's the spinoff.
Yes.
Of that Batman movie.
Yes.
It's really good with Colin Farrell or whatever.
That's a series jump.
Yeah, it's on Max. Now that was that motherfucker right there.
I've heard it's good.
See, my homie turned me on to this shit, and I didn't realize until after he said it, and I watched something where shit was happening. He was like, look, when you watch a series, and the series ends up killing a main character, shit's gonna be good. And I was like, all right, let me see something. So I watched this other joint called The Jackal. Remember the movie with
Stallone?
No, it was
De Niro.
Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis was the Jackal. They made a fucking series on, I think it might be on
that's
Prime.
On Prime, yeah.
Bruh, that motherfucking shit, fire. That shit right there, man, I tell you what, I was hooked on that motherfucker.
A rare actual recommendation.
Yes, that motherfucker right there. And again, a main character gets killed in this bitch. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker gonna be good. And I was like, my man might have something to this. If a main character gets
Well, that's
killed,
interesting. If you look at The Sopranos, when The Sopranos starts, what's his nuts is sick. Like, April, Jackie April is sick, and he's the boss. You know, so there's all this stuff like who's going to be the next boss that's sort of like brewing because he's like got cancer and he's dying. And then he's dead by like the 4th episode or something of The Sopranos.
Man said, man, when a fucking main character ever dies in a series.
You watch Oz, one of my favorite shows. First episode, motherfucker's dead. And you know who's dead? The motherfucking main character.
Yeah, exactly.
The dude you've been riding with the whole fucking episode. Into the episode, they light him on fire.
Yeah. It makes
Spoiler
it good.
alert.
And I'm like, shit, this motherfucker got something to it.
That's a good point.
Okay.
It's an interesting point.
So,
you watch that fucking show, 6 Feet Under from HBO. Wonderful television series. One of the best TV series of all times. First episode, main character. Boom! Dead.
Look,
the father in the fucking...
matter of fact, Game of Thrones. The main character was fucking the
everybody's
the
gonna be
dad.
dying.
Well, no, the main character that you think is gonna be the part of this shit, they cut his head off in the first fucking episode.
Right, there you go.
He did already.
Right.
Like, goddamn, I thought I was supposed to be riding with this motherfucker. He gone. Well, shit. All right, let's see what the fuck else gonna happen.
Yep.
But I'm like, man, like, now I look for that shit.
But that's a certain kind of show. You know what I mean?
I look for
Like,
certain
there's certain
shit.
kind of shows that I like.
Yeah.
And somewhere where somebody's dying at the beginning, that's probably going to be a good show.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but so the Jackal was one that I do recommend you gotta check out, and Cross was the other one. But I think I said Cross on the episode before when I watched that Joker. But about James Patterson's character, Alex Cross, they made a fucking series, filmed in DC.
Yeah, you said something about that. That's the black dude on the
Is
front
that the
right?
one? Yeah, was that a...
Ben's Chili Bowl.
Spawn looking dude.
No, that's
He's not Spawn, but he's
No, it's the black dude is in that, right? It's not... Is it Medea?
No. That was... But Tyler Perry did an Alex Cross movie that sucked.
Really? Okay, all right. See, I was seeing that in my
Tyler
brain.
Perry did play Alex Cross in a fucking movie that was just... Bro, I've read the books and you didn't do shit to like, no. I know you want to throw your own twist on it, but you as Alex Cross, nah, man. Nah, you've done too much in a dress and Medea, bro. You've done too much as her. I don't see you as nothing else.
He's
but that
too
big
Medea.
ass-
He can't not be
You
Medea.
can't be nothing else but Medea.
Sorry, dog, you blew it.
Hodge.
It's who?
Aldous Hodge.
Aldous Hodge.
Aldous
That's Cross.
Hodge.
That's Cross.
That's the brother in the...
Oh, the name, yeah.
Is that an Amazon series?
That's Amazon Prime, yep, that's a series.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Bro, and if you've ever read the books, this is the first time I've seen something stick so to the fucking characters
Where they're with it.
in the fucking book. Like,
Okay. So
I'm
they
like,
respect the source material.
Bruh, yeah, that's what I'm saying, yes. I'm like, yo, if you've ever read any of these books, you watch this motherfucking shit, and you're like, all right, I'm good with it. They did this shit
Like, you
right.
ain't mad at it.
Fuck no,
Okay.
not in the least of how shit was done to this motherfucker, man.
Right on.
Like, I mean, they're Ben's Chili Bowl, you know what I mean? The fucking shit that they say to each other. I'm like, yo, this is exactly how they talk to each other in the fucking book. You know, Alex Cross is this motherfucking dude. He is this detective. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Sharp as shit, but he has some shit going on with him. And they play it out perfectly. The Jackal was fucking done right. Because I'm a fan of the Bruce Willis movie. And I'm like, man, when they did this shit on they made it into a series, I'm like, I hope they don't fuck it up. But the guy that plays in it, he was the actor in some fucking magical Harry Potter shit. One of the spin-off Harry Potter stunts. Like,
Redbane? Eddie Redbane?
I don't know who the fuck he is. I can't remember who he is, but he does a good job, you know, as this motherfucking killer. The thing that pissed me off with the Jackal.
Yeah, I think that is him, actually, yeah.
The thing that pissed me off with the Jackal was fucking the goddamn wife in that bitch. The wife and her fucking brother and her motherfucking mama. That bitch's mama, I wish he would have put her in that bitch's head. He should have shot that motherfucking hose mama. Sure as shit. Fucking goddamn bitch and her fucking brother and this shit, man. That pissed me off. I was heated with them. I'm like, bro, just bust them one time. Wouldn't even know it was there. They wouldn't even know what happened. You know what I mean?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Those are my recommendations, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close. Drew, you want to do a little Julette?
Always.
I think we're going to do a song called Drive Mad because it just seems appropriate.
Oh, hell yeah. How we started off.
This
Fuck yeah.
song's called Drive Mad by the Jew. It's
That's
from
a new one, huh?
November 3rd, 2016. Not new at all.
Oh, 2016.
2016.
Oh,
It's the one
shit.
called Drive Mad. He doesn't even remember, y'all. It's going to be a good
It's
one.
going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one.
It could be good or bad. We don't know how this is going to go because we surprise ourselves every time we
that's
do shit
true.
like this.
I
That's
don't
true.
even know what beat that would even be.
This is going to be interesting. We're going to see this out loud.
Yeah, Drive Mad. I don't know,
I'm
dog.
interested. Let's play it. Let's see what's going on.
All right, then. So, anyway, thank you so much for listening. Hope that you will, don't bogart the show. Tell your friends, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell. All that shit.
Yeah,
all that shit.
yeah.
And then, be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
A little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
That's right. Keep grinding on the things you're trying to get done, because that's how things get done.
We believe in you.
That's right. Don't forget, we love you very much.
Love y'all.
Wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Gone.
Stay tuned for the Julette.
I still got the little tap, tap, tap. Yes, sir. Word. Here we go. Every fucking day, driving down the road, y'all looking at me wrong way. Don't y'all know this is you, unit? The max, the max, the max. The max, the max. That's right. It's been a while since I done my man. The max, the max, the max. Every fucking day, driving down the road in the morning, in the afternoon. Don't fucking matter which goddamn state that you unit be riding. Y'all motherfuckers looking at me all fucked up. I don't give a goddamn how long your finger is. You simple-minded motherfucker, fuck you, yeah. Oh, don't give a fuck about how bright your brake lights is or your headlights. Cause I'm fucking getting gone for show. If it's 4 lanes, I'm in the 5th lane. Yes, sir, y'all motherfuckers can't do the math. I don't give a goddamn. I ride on the fucking Jersey Wall. Get out my way. Don't give a goddamn. Speed limit says move, bitch, like Luda said. The Jew coming on through in the Jubilee, baby, is going down. Yeah, don't look at me wrong. Don't look at me fucked up. Got the fucking banner handle in the fucking front seat, going to wave it out the sunroof and smack it on my own goddamn car. Cause I'm a simple-minded, ignorant motherfucker. Yes, sir, call it road rage, call it whatever y'all motherfuckers want. I call it, get the fuck out my way. Yeah. Didn't even need to stop and breathe. Cause when I'm rapping about you stupid motherfuckers, that shit comes real easy. Yeah. Easy. Easy like easy motherfucking yeah, like a motherfucker said. Y'all be looking at me all fucked up in every god state. Up and down the east coast for show. I've been cussed out in motherfucking North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Native Alabama, motherfucking Pennsylvania for show, in Virginia, in the Maryland, and even fucking DC. They been looking at me fucked up. I only went through there one time in my whole life, cause I don't wanna get motherfucking lost and hemmed up in motherfucking city. Need a motherfucking guy standing underneath the bridge, getting fucking colder, so can be boy. What's it gonna be? Y'all been looking at me, G-Unit on the motherfucking mic. Yes, sir, I said I fucked up. I should've started with the Mex, cause I can round up with my boys on the motherfucking mic. The Mex, the Mex, the Mex, the Mex. This is one of them tracks I could probably go 4 or 5 more minutes longer, cause my man be getting that shit round up. Fuck all your white people, I don't give a goddamn. I'll be seeing y'all next week doing the same shit. Fuck y'all motherfuckers, you unit out. Hey!